Hello everybody, we are going to introduce a new product today. So we're going to introduce what I think is one of the best full leg trousers available ever, anywhere. Okay, that's how much I like this pair of trousers, and they are the Coherence Alon trouser. So for those of you who don't know, Coherence is a Japanese outerwear brand that has since expanded into certain other categories, and although they don't have a very wide selection, what they do make is really excellent. And so, you know what, I liked this pair so much, I actually wanted to shoot a separate video just about this pair of trousers, and then I'll do another video on the whole collection later. So, the Alon trouser, which is this, named after Alain Gerbaud, who was a famous Frenchman who lived at the beginning of the century, and he was a writer, he was a tennis champion, he was a sailor. This particular pair is based on a pair that he wore when he won a championship, a tennis championship in Cannes in 1921. But you know, if you get a chance, Google the guy. Google Alain Gerbaud because he did some amazing things. He was also one of the few people to have single-handedly circumnavigated the globe single-handedly in a sailboat, which is pretty amazing. Now, why do I love this pair of trousers so much? So, the Alon full leg trouser, sporty details. First thing I want to talk about is the fabric. The fabric is what Coherence calls its yacht canvas. So it's a kind of medium weight canvas. They call this color birch white, and it's white but with a little bit of that natural unevenness and that natural spotting in it. You know, when you have such a full-legged trouser, you kind of don't want it to be too plain in color. Like a little bit of detail, a little bit of extra texture is very nice, right? So the fabric is fabulous. I love the fact that it is using a ribbon for the belt. Normally I'm not into this sort of thing. Normally I don't like elasticated trousers with drawstrings at the waistband, but the way they did this one is really like, it's well thought through. You know, it's a lot more sophisticated, it's a lot more interesting than you would expect. Firstly, they use like a good heavy ribbon rather than something really flimsy. And then the other thing is the ribbon actually travels across the hips, along the back, and then it ends here on the hip on the other side. So the ribbon is actually captive to this seam of the trouser. And what is interesting about doing it that way is when you cinch it, you're not just kind of like, you've got this plane and you're cinching the plane, you're actually pulling the back of the trouser at the same time, so the whole thing is just going to grip onto your hips and your waist a little bit better. It's a really great way to make the trousers fit. I'm very, very impressed, because I've never seen that done before too. I think it's a great idea. Other little design detail that I love, this particular pocket. So this is a side seam pocket. Normally on a sporty trouser, you should have an American pocket where this seam comes out this way and it's a little easier to get your hand in. But this side seam pocket with this stitching detail with the point right in the middle, oh, it's so good. I just love it. I think it's such a nice little detail. It is a single forward pleat trouser as well, which is not a style that has really ever worked on me very well. I've made single pleat trousers for myself before, I've bought other single pleat trousers before, but none of them have fit as well as this. I'm really, really impressed with how they've cut this single pleat trouser. It's super flattering, and it's really like very suitable for the style. All right, so if you are interested in getting a pair of the Coherence Alon trouser, and I have to actually, I almost forgot to mention, it comes in a few colors. So it comes in the birch white, which I'm wearing right now, but also comes in this lovely dark blue. Both these are cotton, and then it comes in this, which is very cool as well. Black cotton linen mix. It's actually this pair right here. And in fact, while we're looking at this, I'll show you a few other details. So button fly, and also with a hidden button like you'd find on an Italian trouser, with suspender buttons, and with a slight fishtail back as well. You know, as usual, Coherence have just thought of everything. Like the shape and style of buttons are awesome, the interior detailing is awesome. If you're interested in buying a pair, right now we are doing Coherence's pre-order event for Spring-Summer 2022. So what that means is this pair of trousers is actually in their collection next year. If you order it now, it'll be delivered next year in February. You know, the reason why we do this is because it allows our customers access to pieces that are awesome, but maybe not something that we could stock, right? But if we just need to sell one or two to the right customer, then this is a great way to do it. The pre-order event runs in Hong Kong from September 1st to 4th, and they'll be going to New York the next week, and it'll be available over there. And then the window for ordering closes in about, I believe, third week of September. So come by the store, check them out. We have all the samples as well as the rest of the collection if you'd like to see some of the other things. The collection looks awesome, so actually I will shoot another video talking about that. But today, because I just thought these trousers were so good, I had to shoot them on their own. Alrighty, that's about it for now, and thanks for watching.